Welcome to Stuck, Time to Improv. I'm Mary Scott from Business Riff, and today I'm talking with Amber DeAnn, coaching by Amber. She's really good at people who are nervous or introverts, and she's going to help give us some tips on how to overcome it or how to use your nervousness to your advantage. Welcome, Amber.
Thank you. I'm going to answer your question about nervousness with some examples of some clients that I've worked with. I've had this kind of conversation too with other people from the Bay Area of California, and they can't figure out why they're not multimillionaires and why they can't swing with the in crowd, and work all the time and keep their heads together and never make mistakes and be just dynamic and lively and on top of everything and know everything and remember everything. And it's going, whoa, 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 whoa. Do you understand the stress that is putting under you? Do you understand that you're making mistakes because there's this disconnect between the mind and the heart and between your physical abilities to do things and between other people's? So when you take a look at your nervousness, be objective about it, put yourself out here and your heart out here, and then take a look at it from a more practical aspect. What does my heart want? Stay out of the head and move into the heart and start asking yourself some questions, and then you'll get more to the basis of what's going on. And when you figure out what you really want, what really makes you happy, what puts a smile on your face, what is important in your life for you to thrive, then you can start pulling yourself away from the media and their images and their focus and attention. And that seems so prevalent these days. The media is just like all over us, bombarding us with messages and negative energies and everything.
Okay, so Amber, if I'm a startup business, I'm a new business, but I'm nervous about talking to customers, or worse yet, talking to venture capital. Are there tools that I can use to use that to my advantage? Are there questions I should be asking?
Yes. The questions I would focus on is, why do you want to do this? Because I think the why is way more important than the what do you want to do. If my what is I want to sell computers and my why is because I want to be like the Joneses next door, then it's kind of a signal that you're not connected to yourself. And when you're more connected to your authentic, why am I doing this? And I don't think that's something people look at enough as to why I'm doing it. A lot of people are just into, I'm doing this to make money. Well, yes, we're all doing this to make money. But if your heart's not in it, if it doesn't match with your abilities, if it doesn't make your heart sing, if it doesn't meet a need for the community, and what the community and people need these days is relief from trauma, from all this emotional anguish that we've been put through because of COVID. So once you can focus on that, and self-care is extremely important, but self-care has lots of different elements. So once you understand self-care is not just about, diet and everything, but it's about taking time for yourself.
Right. Okay.
And a lot of people talk, about walks in nature and all that kind of stuff. But there's a deeper part about it. When you learn to meditate and really connect with the deeper part of you. And when you look at your self-image and your thinking.
And to find your purpose, to find that thing that you do best, or that thing that only you can do that's going to make people's lives better, improve the community, solve a problem. That's where the passion is. And when you have that passion and you have that authenticity, you can conquer your nervousness and you can actually make sales. Money comes when you're on a mission to accomplish something.
And money comes when you've looked at what are your mental constructs that preventing you and keeping you from money. And a lot of that has to do with ancestral issues that come up, or your family programming, or what you picked up from society, or your low self-image that was picked up. Because there's so much around money that has to deal with your self-image and your abilities to just relax. And if you can just relax and treat other people as if they have been lifelong friends, then I think you're, even if it's a total stranger, but you're a lifelong friend, then you can kind of go with the flow better, and you can connect with people in a more honest, authentic manner. And even if you don't make a sale right away, you can make a sale later on.
That's a great tip, Amber. That's a great tip, to treat people, even total strangers, as if they're lifelong friends. It involves a great big element of trust, and it involves really putting yourself out there and being free to share your passion.
And I think that's the most important thing, because the people I'm most attracted to, the people I trust the most, believe the most, feel most connected with, are the people who are free and fun and funny and just go with the flow, who are creative and can play guitar and sing. And even though they haven't had lessons, you know, they just jump in and do it, and they act like everything is beautiful. And that's all because it comes from the inner child. And if you can stay with the inner child. Now, I know some people think, oh yeah, what I did with a little kid, I don't do that anymore because now I'm grown up and I have to act mature. No, you don't. No, you don't. When you can let that inner child out and play and have fun, that's when it's most important. And recently I've remodeled my apartment. So what do I have? I beanbag chairs and fold-up tables for my desk. And it totally works right, because my feeling is I don't want to be stuck with heavy stuff.
Right.
Because what's in your environment is super important. It creates an energy flow in you. Right. And if it's too heavy, and if you're bringing in all thoughts, feelings of your family, you know, I didn't do good in math, I didn't do good in science, so therefore I won't be good in this field or that field. No, you have to dump all of that. And then just go with the flow. I am omnipotent. I am happy. I am joyful. I'm going to live every minute to the fullest and just explore. And I think that's the tip that I would give people. If you're going to start a new business or whatever it is, go into it as an adventure. And I'm just going to see what's going on out there in the world. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to play. I'm going to see what I like, see what I don't like, cut and dice, sort and toss, and merge it all together.
Well, that's an absolutely wonderful way to end it, Amber. Thank you so much for joining us today on Stuck, Time to Improv. And we'll be putting more information in the comments. Thanks again for joining us. See you next week.